Week 10 of summer anime. All right, another banger of a week, cool romantic moments, battles, story progression, a lot of anxiety ridden moments coming through with the season. I'm excited to review it. I hope I don't get too sad, but we gotta get into it. Summer's almost over, and so are most of these shows. For Lycoris Recoil, episode 11, so everyone's going their separate ways right now. They have to defeat Majima and save the city. So Chisato, she's doing her thing, trying to save Yoshimatsu, while Takina's hanging out with all the other Lycoris, they're targeting Majima. So we saw last episode, Majima just like cause chaos inside of the city in Japan, where he's like, oh, I revealed all these guns throughout the city, thousands of guns he scattered. So if you forgot, this whole anime revolved around Japan having like the lowest crime rate ever, because these cute little high school assassins are murdering all the criminals. So yeah, he revealed the identity of the Lycoris. He has like cameras like following them around. So every time people on the street see a Lycoris, they're kind of like, oh shit, should I shoot them? Because there's like guns around. So just like a lot of problems, a lot of chaos in the town. Also, we see the hacker girl, the little squirrel girl. She sees that Yoshimatsu does some research on him. He has a second artificial heart. He has two of them. How convenient. And this one is stronger. My boy has two hearts. So we gotta like take it from him, probably implant it surgically into Chisato, and she won't die. Problem solved. So we get a new goal. So like as all our squad mates, everyone in the Lycoris cafe, like going to airports, doing their own mission, they're now kind of like converging together. They're like, nah, we can't forget about that. Everyone's kind of calling each other, like spreading information. We see Mika also like helping out. Overall, the plot is really funny, but then the action is like really nice as well. So this anime got everything. And then speaking of action, a sick fight scene happens. So Chisato goes inside the like abandoned radio tower that she like knocked down last time. So it all ties back into that. She goes in there because that's where Yoshimatsu is hiding. Because that's where Yoshimatsu is being kept captive. There's a cool action scene. Chisato is basically the Batman doing like some Metal Gear Solid stealth mission while also shooting the people at the same time and saving their lives. Like, oh, don't fall down the stairs. So she's non-lethally subduing everyone and she's like climbing around this tower, going inside and outside. It's so sick. And then Chisato finally rescues Yoshimatsu in one of the upper levels. She wants to talk to him. She got some questions, but before she can talk, Majima comes through. He brings out the gun and starts like fighting her, shooting her. So this is a big problem because we thought Majima was like somewhere else where the Lycoris were like targeting him. But no, he kind of blows up that tower where the other Lycoris was. So it was like a distraction. So now Majima is here, Chisato is here, Yoshimatsu is here. It works out, I guess. Thing is, Majima, he's no slouch. So we actually realize what his power is. So Chisato, she might be a little overpowered in this world where all you have is guns to fight, because she can just counter guns. She can just dodge the bullets. So Yoshimatsu is like, yo, what if we turn the lights off? So basically, if you like interrupt her sense of sight, just make it dark or cover her eyes, you know, it's a big weakness. But Majima, that doesn't affect him because he has super hearing. So we have super eyesight versus super hearing. It's a cool gimmick. I like it. They're kind of shooting each other. Chisato carefully like going through cover, trying to like find him. And then Yoshimatsu just ran away as these two dudes are fighting. So yeah, Majima gets the upper hand. Chisato has like her bag to kind of block some of the bullets, but overall, yeah, she can't see, so she gets like beaten up a bit. And then a call comes on her cell phone. Oh, who could that be? Well, it's like kind of a signal because Takina comes in. So yeah, she knew Chisato was in trouble. She just barges into the top floor of the radio tower. Like, who cares? Like, goes in like the Kool-Aid man. It was just a cool scene because like she goes fights Majima. Now there's a light source, so the tables have been turned. And yeah, just like cool action animation as Takina is now fighting with Majima. And then they kind of like back up. So now it's Takina and Chisato 2v1 as we end the episode there with the ED wrapping things up. So you cannot keep these girls separated for long. We thought they'd go their separate ways. Nah, they're like the poster boys of the show, the main two characters. And now they're finally together again. So for Made in Abyss Season 2, Episode 10, this was kind of a long episode, 25 minutes of juice, but it was big for a reason. They packed this episode with so much stuff. There was so much that went on, and we still have 2 more episodes of content remaining. It's so crazy. But yeah, I'll stop talking about how goated this anime is, because I just like keep saying the same things every week. Just like, you know, everything, like the music, atmosphere, action, storytelling, it's all so good. So I'll just like cover the episode, just talk about it. So yeah, quickly we started with Beloff, and he just like disintegrated. So he like kind of like says his last words to Nanachi because like Fapata invaded the village. He just can't handle it anymore. So like we realized that like him getting closer to Fapata, that just like makes him really sick and just like die. So he basically entrusts all his memories, all his things to Nanachi. The issue is like all the things are gonna evaporate. So Mitty, we're gonna see her disappear a second time. So, you know, kind of sad, but like, you know, we already saw Mitty and everyone disappear, so it is what it is. I mean, I'm glad Nanachi had like this little moment in this season, like to herself. She was just chilling. Like it seemed like very relaxing. Like imagine all your friends were like fighting, doing action, and you were just napping with your best friend. But yeah, I guess she had her moment of big chilling. Now we go on to the main part of the city where everyone is just dying. Fabitza just clawing people, extending her arms and stuff, ripping them up from the inside, taking them apart, just like going sicko mode. Reg realizes like, bro, I gotta stop this. But he's kind of like a pacifist, nice guy, so he doesn't really know what to do. All the kind of villagers kind of like, I guess, convince him a little bit. Oh, you gotta be the one to do this. So yeah, we see a big fight with Reg and Fabitza. Shit was insane. Went so hard because also in this fight, we also get their backstories at the same time. And then, Reg, he does this thing, try to dodge, wrap her up with his metal arm. Fabitza's like really strong, fast, and like really durable. Also, if you damage her, she can heal really quickly. So after a bunch of brutal moments, like Fabitza just like putting her arm down Reg's throat, beating him up from the inside, Reg kind of breaks free and stuff. And then Rico comes in with the whistle, blows it, because we saw earlier that whistle kind of summons an inner power inside of Reg, where he turns into like a white helmet mode. So yeah, white whistle Reg form. And yeah, he's like super strong now. Also, we see when they were growing up, Fabitza, when she was like really young, she had like this big robot friend to help her out. But then a robot friend got injured. So Reg comes in out of nowhere. He's part of like the robot friend clan. That's like the best way I can describe him. But yeah, basically he has like his own mission. And then like he just like met up with Fabitza. They kind of talk, teach each other languages. And they're kind of like the same age. So they hit it off. Fabitza just like going in his pants and stuff, just like kissing him. So it's really cute seeing their backstory as kids. So Reg has his own mission. He has to go up to the top level, do some things. And Fabitza, she has to destroy the village, like kill everyone that defiled her mom. So yeah, that's her goal. So it's actually like really cute. So it's like after they finish their jobs, they'll hang out together again. So yeah, that's a great promise. Thing is, Reg kind of broke it because he went back to the 6th level in Fabitza's point of view, and then he just forgot the promise, got amnesia, and he comes in with the new girl, Rico. So yeah, we can see that Fabitza felt a bit betrayed, a bit angry, but it is what it is, they gotta fight in the end. So after they like fight a lot, there's like this big rain of fire going on this village, a lot of meteors. And then after that, bro, they ended the anime with the best song ever. So it was from season 1. It was called Hanaziv Kargina. So it's the one that goes, ah, lila, oh, lila. I butchered the song, but yeah, it's like one of the few songs with lyrics. It just like felt so emotional as we kind of ended off in a big cliffhanger where like Fabitza remembering how Reg left her. Like Reg is on top of Fabitza, like about to defeat her. Fabitza kind of turns the tables, knocks his helmet off. She's about to chomp his head. Big cliffhanger as we end the anime there. I love it. Just like the music in the end, like I cannot do it justice as I explain it. You just gotta watch it. It just feels so good. And then yeah, I love it. I hope everything works out, but each episode has been nice to watch with the good storytelling, music, and tragic moments. Hopefully we can resolve this big conflict without like a main character dying, but we just gotta see. All right, for Call of the Night episode 10, we meet another new vampire girl. She's like one of my favorites that we saw earlier. So she's part of like the cast of evil vampires that are running the city. Her name is Midori. She's a short-haired, kind of cute girl that like is really outgoing and cute. Her personality's really infectious, and then everyone is like, all the men are weak around her. It's over. So yeah, she really has no problem with dudes. The issue is we do remember Ko. My man's a Chad. He's like, no, you're a no. I only got eyes for Nazuna. And she took that personally. We see that she works at a maid cafe, a pretty cute job. And one of the girls is out, so they're short-handed. So Midori sees Nazuna and Ko on the street. Very convenient. She invites them to work in a maid cafe. So Ko's just there chilling, and Nazuna is the new maid. And yeah, they enter Cafe Vamp. Very on-the-nose name, but it's not really a vampire cafe. There's only one vampire. But the good thing here, we see them in maid outfits. Very important. So Nazuna, her big like slender body in a maid outfit, really looks like her other side character from Dagashikashi. We see Midori in the maid outfit. Shit's hot as fuck. We also see a new girl, and then they're doing things. So yeah, doing the kyun beam on the food and everything. Natsuna's really bad at her job, just like very casual. She doesn't say, "Oh, welcome home, master." Just like, "Oh, let me take your order." What? Yeah. So yeah, Natsuna got to learn how to work, I guess, but they're getting paid, so it's cool. And a new girl comes in. So she actually talks to Ko at the maid cafe, like, "Oh, welcome home, master. What you want? Let me introduce myself to you." So her name is Arisa. She has this long brown hair, really tall, really cute, good at talking. And she was the #1 girl at this cafe, but then Midori is the current #1 girl. So we kind of hang out at the maid cafe for this whole episode. And then yeah, after another successful night of work, we kind of just like talk. Midori, she gets like a text on her phone actually. They're like creepy stalker pictures of the brown-haired girl Arissa. So there's like some stalker taking pictures of her and just like sending it out. So that's kind of sus. So Ko is like, he goes out of his way. He's like, yo, we gotta solve this mystery. You know, might as well. I'm here already. So yeah, I guess Ko is here. So like a lot of convenient action plot moments are happening as he like inserts himself into all these girls' lives. So the plot turns into find the stalker. I mean, it's pretty funny because like as they're analyzing the pictures, they're like, let me zoom in on that. Oh, you're really creepy, Ko. They just like keep teasing each other. The issue comes where like they don't know who it could be, and then Ko kind of like fits puzzle pieces together. He's like, yo, these photos are way too good. They kind of look choreographed. Like it doesn't seem like a blurry stalker picture. Two, like this angle, it has to be at the specific area, like outside the window, but no normal person could go through there. Also, three, there's no panty shots. So these photos are kind of like weirdly erotic, but they're not revealing too much. So he pieces it together. She's taking selfies, pretending to be stalked, and sending it to people. So yeah, why would she do that? We realize that she is a narcissist. And, you know, she's like, oh, it's kind of a sickness. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta admit it. Thing is, Midori's like, yeah, it's okay, bro. Who cares? We all work at a maid cafe. You know, it's okay to be sick. So yeah, we realize that maids that work in a maid cafe, they have like their own kind of like weird personalities. So it's okay. They settled the beef. So nothing malicious happened this episode. We just like went through like a cool, funny slice of life type of plot. Ko makes a new friend as we wrap up this arc. And then we just like get funny interactions with Midori and the cast. She likes taking selfies. So we end the episode with the selfie of like all the cast together. So all I gotta say, another cute episode. Love like seeing these characters. Maybe if the trend keeps going, we'll see more of the other vampires that we haven't seen before in the final 2 episodes. But speaking of final 2 episodes, it is so sad to see this anime finish up really soon, because yo, if it's a 12 episode show, no more Ko, no more Nazuna. Like it hasn't really gotten repetitive. It's just like really chill to watch. The music is fire. It just feels so good for a romance show. For Shadow's House season 2 episode 10, we continue the fight with Mary Rose. Basically, she summons this huge Scorch monster that chases after Kate and John. John's really tired because he used his big John punch. He's out of energy, so they kind of go hide beside the river behind this wall, and they chill, try to talk. So Milko, she gave Kate the idea to have emergency bread. So the emergency food comes through as Kate has like this slice of bread in her dress, gives half of it to John as he kind of replenishes his energy, and then they kind of run. They go fall down the river so Scorches can't chase them because they have Milko and Sean coming in the back. So we saw that they got such sickness last episode. Mary Rose infected them. But actually, they had water in their throat. It was Kate's plan. So basically, they got immune to the Scorches. And now they're kind of going after Mary Rose and Rosemary, try to like provide support. Milko and Sean meet up with Kate and John, and then Milko has an idea. What if we switch outfits and we put some Scorch on our face? So we're gonna like cosplay as the Shadows. So they do that. Milko and Sean kind of hide in the fountain. They get attacked, but then the real Kate and John come in and attack them. And it's also cool seeing the humans, the dolls, wear the shadow dresses because it's like oddly fitting for them, I guess. But it's kind of like a sign of things to come. Like if the shadows take over the dolls, then like that's just gonna be how they look. So yeah, anyway, we defeat the villain. Good teamwork. We like water splash her, tie her up. It's also kind of sad though, because yeah, Rosemary, she like accepts her fate. She's like I did everything, no regrets, because I had to like save me and my doll. It was only the 2 of us. And then she sees that Kate actually has friends to like help her. So having allies in the Shadow's House is a big deal, because like just like everyone's against you. So if you use like the power of teamwork, you can actually get somewhere. But yeah, that's it. We kind of just turn her in at the end of the episode. No plot twist, no spoilers. We beat the villain and turned her in. It's kind of surprising because what's gonna happen now? It's just really sad. We have 2 episodes remaining. Like I have so much anxiety. Like what's gonna happen to the Shadows? They're gonna get punished, which is sad. But then like I guess Kate, she had the goal of becoming a Starbearer. Is she gonna upgrade? Are we gonna learn more lore backstory about the Starbearers? Learning about like how people turn into adults. Are people gonna die as they get like punished as well? Like, it's like so sad. I don't think this season of anime has enough time to explain everything, so hopefully there's a season 3. That's one way they could like kind of tie things up. Okay, so for Rent a Girlfriend season 2 episode 11. It's episode 11 already. I feel like nothing really happened too much in this season. I am disappointed. Like, come on, Rent a Girlfriend, you let me down. But wait, this is Sumi episode? Sumi-chan? Oh, I forgive you. She appears in the most random of times, but I guess she like comes in when a new arc shows, like give the plot room to breathe. Maybe like as we transition to like a new thing. So yeah, every time you need something new, You need a reset? Just introduce Sumi. So yeah, Mizuhara kind of sets her up in Kazuya again because she needs like practice for being shy. It's kind of a setup from Sumi though. She actually wants to hang out with Kazuya, kind of like please him, make him happy, because she sees that he's going through some stuff. Like the news about Mizuhara and her grandmother is like really sad. So they go on a big aquarium date. She like wears her school uniform. It's everything Kazuya likes. He likes fish, he likes aquariums, and he likes girls in school uniforms, I guess. So yeah, she's trying to do everything for Kazuya. She's still super shy and quiet, but they somehow go through with this. I guess there's like a lot of cute moments. It's just like a lot of generic romance things, but like the main thing is when Kazuya over explains like the fish. He reveals like a true part of his personality, that he genuinely enjoys the fish. And Sumi just like falls for him. She's like, oh, I love seeing this new side of you, Kazuya. They also get wet as they see like a whale dolphin show, I think, so they just get splashed. Gotta like kind of change their outfits. But then after that, we kind of finish up the date. It's a good date, really cute. And we wrap it up in the park at nighttime. So Sumi actually talks here. She sees how much Kazuya's like going through. So she's like, I'll be the wall for you, Kazuya. And they start like holding hands. Just like, you know, vent. She's like, it's Sumi the therapist time. So yeah, Kazuya brings up what's bothering him. He's explaining Mizuhara's situation, everything, like, oh, how he can't do anything for her. It's supposed to be an emotional moment, but it's so hard to take him seriously as he's holding Sumi's hand. And he's just simping over another girl as he's like holding her hand. He's just like over explaining, like crying about like, oh, I can't do anything for her. Bro, just talk to her. It's not that hard. Like, we get it, bro. Mizuhara's in pain, but you could help her. But yeah, Kazuya's crying. He doesn't really know what to do, but like this venting session did help him. Anyway, nothing happens. That's it. Just like cute moments, cute date, but you know, the plot doesn't move on. And that's it for week 10 of summer. Thank you for watching. You know, it's a cool week. Really love getting these finales. A lot of these shows are unique, so I'm gonna miss them when they're gone. There's also a lot of isekais that I have caught up on, so I might review them next week. But yeah, we just gotta see. Thank you for watching. Please let me know what your favorite anime this week was.